Hi guys. All right, here's a PRA video, Parenting with Radical Acceptance. So I'm responding to the question, how do you show love to a kid to whom you do not feel a lot of love? And let's face it, our struggling kids are often very challenging and they really push our buttons and they really make it hard for us to feel loving. So what can you do to be loving when you don't feel loving? The first thing that I want you to do is to take a piece of paper and a pen and write down a list of every good quality that you can see in your child right now. Now, it might take you some time to put this list together. You might feel stuck. You might not even be able to put one thing down on the paper. Don't feel bad. Don't feel guilty. That's very normal. It just means that you're a little stuck and you have to get unstuck, because obviously that's not a very good state of affairs, and that's exactly what we're trying to change. So then what I want you to do is to make another list, and on that list you're going to write down all the positive qualities your child had when they were small. So before things went south, before puberty, before things changed, was this child a naturally happy child? Was this child naturally gregarious, naturally generous, naturally respectful, naturally funny, thoughtful, sensitive? And the rule is that our kids don't fundamentally change from who they are. Their basic nature remains the same pretty much throughout life. There's a genetic footprint that doesn't essentially change. What does happen is that stuff happens in life, and it's sort of like this calcification grows over that inherently beautiful nature. But that beautiful child is still there under the muck, just waiting to be rediscovered. And you have to define your child by those qualities. So your child is still that happy person, your child is still that generous person, but a lot of times stuff has grown over that kernel of fragility, of vulnerability, and our kids have developed defense mechanisms, coping mechanisms, because life can really be hard and life can really wear you down. So maybe they've grown a veneer of hardness, a veneer of disrespect, a veneer of foul language, a veneer of distrust. But you have to understand that those are simply defense mechanisms and not a part of your child's inherent nature. The real kid is hiding under that muck. And hopefully through this exercise, you will get better at defining your child by their positive qualities and not by the negative veneer that has grown as a shell over their true selves. The next step that you're going to have to do is you're going to have to verbally identify your child by those positive qualities. So for instance, let's say your child has an extremely messy room and they eat food in their room and it's disgusting and it's really gross, right? So the next time you see your child getting some food and bringing it upstairs to their room, you want to really try, and this is going to take a lot of creativity, to make some positive comment. Maybe you can say, you're so resourceful, or I love the way you put such great meals together. You would probably make a great chef. Or, really the sky's the limit. It only ends with your creativity, but you want to be really careful not to be sarcastic. It's very easy when you're not feeling loving for those comments to turn into sarcasm. And that's what we really want to be careful about. We want to really think of what are their positive qualities. If they clean up their room once a month, compliment them. Say, wow, I'm really impressed. It's hard to tackle a big mess. And, sometimes I know how I am. When a mess gets big, I just get less and less inclined to clean it up. Instead of focusing on the mess that's built up for a month, you focus on the fact that they did have the tenacity and the will to face it after a month. It's up to you. If you want to see bad, you'll see bad. If you want to see good, you'll see good. It will be hard in the beginning. It's a paradigm shift. It will take time. But the more you identify your child by their positive qualities and the more verbal compliments you give them, the more it will reinforce these ideas in your brain that your child is inherently good. And it will also reinforce in your child that he or she is inherently good. So try it. See if you like it.